Hello everybody, it's me Billy, Speed Force Productions, and welcome to part 3 of the Sonic 1 playthrough. Last time we were in Marble Zone, and now in this part, oh yeah, I did that bit. As I was saying, yeah, now in this part we are going to be doing Spring Yard Zone. Spring Yard Zone, I feel like it's kind of misleading, the name of it. Like, the reason I think it's misleading is because even though the name is Spring Yard Zone, there is springs in the stage, but you don't really see the springs very much. Like, there are areas where there's like a couple of bunch in an area, but like not for the entire level. It's just the name, really. But the stage has really nice music. Actually, yeah, let me get into that for this video. So, the music in this game is really good. I actually can't remember how to say the name of the band that did the music, but it was like a famous Japanese band, and they also did the music for Sonic 2, and I've actually heard the uncompressed 16, like, before it became a 16-bit version for this game. I've heard the music that's from this game before it was put onto a cartridge, and I gotta say, like, the soundtrack for the most part is pretty good. I'd say my favorite track from it is Starlight Zone. I really like Starlight Zone's music. I really do. Yeah, like, the music as a whole, I love every single music track that's in this game. Like, I could easily, like, hum any of the music tracks that are in this game by heart. Because, like, they're just that recognizable to me. And, like, I've played this game so many times, so I just know these music tracks by heart. That's how good these are. That's how I think the music's really good in the Sonic games. Because, like, Sonic music is, it's usually the one thing that Sonic Team, or just any part of Sega, can get right with Sonic games. I mean, there are some Sonic games where the music is just bad. Like, instances are like Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood. Sonic Forces is more of a divided crowd if you like the music or you don't like the music. Me personally, I'm in the middle. Like, there are some tracks I like, but there are some tracks I don't like that are in Sonic Forces. My favorite Sonic game soundtrack is actually Sonic Unleashed. The Sonic Unleashed soundtrack is phenomenal. It really is. I absolutely love that soundtrack to death. And, yeah, I'm actually quite curious as to what everyone else's favorite soundtracks are in Sonic. Like, it could be Mania, it could just be the remixes in Generations, it could be, like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, hell, you could even say, like, maybe even, like, Shadow the Hedgehog is your favorite soundtrack. Or another one that's actually a good worthy contender. Say what you want about the game, but you have to agree the soundtrack for it's great. Sonic 06. Sonic 06 has a really good soundtrack. Now, the game is more of a divided game if you like it or not, because, like, I see it being more of a decisive game now than back when it first came out, when it was usually hated on. Anyways, so yeah, yeah, this game's music, I really enjoy it. It's really fun to listen to, and I honestly don't get bored with the soundtrack. I honestly have no problem with it. Like, if I was to, like, watch one of those YouTube uploads where it's, like, a music track extended to, like, 30 minutes or even, like, 10 hours, I would not have an issue if I was forced to have that on, like, for the rest of the whole day or something. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all. So Spring Yard Zone as a whole. So far this is the first zone in the game, and so far I actually prefer this over Spring. I prefer this over Marble Zone. I think Green Hill Zone is the better out of the first three, but this one's not too bad. It does have some momentum areas, but not too much of it, since it's still a rather slow platforming stage. But then again, this game is a platformer, so it's justified. I'd say definitely that this zone has a bit more of a challenge to it, because like those like spike balls that we've seen a couple of times, that's a challenge. These moving blocks right here that you can see on the screen, those were definitely a challenge. Like, I remember as a kid, when I got to Act 3, there was those moving blocks to get to the boss. I remember I struggled with that so much that I remember I gave up on the game at one point, and then one day I finally got it down, and I was like, oh my god, thank you! But obviously nowadays, I can do it just fine. Just fine. Alright, I believe in this recording session I messed up on getting a Chaos Emerald. I could be wrong, and it might be this one. It might actually be this one. I honestly don't remember if it was this recording session, because I actually did a second... This is my second attempt to have recorded this gameplay footage, because the first time I recorded it, like, the footage, it was all smooth and everything, like, kind of like what you're seeing like right now, but me playing the game, it sucked. It really did. The game was like, no, let's just make him suck today. So I was like, alright, I'll just try again another time. Which I think it was the same day, or I just waited another day. And then of course, I got it down. Okay, so from that screen it looks like we have 5 emeralds, so it looks like we will have 1 more emerald left to get. But I believe we don't get that until like Starlight Zone, from what I can remember, because even though it's only been like a couple of days since I recorded the footage, there's some things I just don't remember that easily. Yeah, we're in Act 3 now, and so we're going to be approaching the end of the video and everything, because, yeah, there's not really much to talk about. I suppose I could talk about the boss fights. The boss fights, for Sonic's first game, they're fine. They're fine. They're not too challenging, but they are a bit too easy. Like it's more easier the more you play the game, but for like a beginner, I'd say there's a decent challenge on them. Well, the idea is that Eggman, or in this case Robotnik, has for like ways to stop Sonic. It's kind of pathetic, some of the stuff that he does, like just a simple ball on a chain, or shooting fireballs. Shooting fireballs, you think it would work, but it has stuff in it that's like preventing us from like just making it work. Especially since it's like a blue hedgehog that can run really fast. So that's one thing. In this one, we're gonna be seeing like we're gonna be on a row of blocks that'll be our like platform, and Eggman is gonna try and take blocks out one by one with like a spike that's underneath his thing, and it's not very effective. Like, you can easily avoid it, and as long as you just keep hitting him, then you'll be fine. Oh, the boss fights are something. Although the one that actually makes no sense is the one that's in the Labyrinth Zone, which there's actually a little surprise in that one actually, but we'll get to that when we get to that, which is in the next video. I believe we're actually nearly approaching the end here, because I'm looking at the footage on Sony Vegas, because that's where I used to edit my videos, and I can see like where we're near the end, so we're in the 10-minute mark, and the footage ends on like the 11-minute mark. So yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, the boss fights, they get way easier as you play the game more and more. That's how I've always looked at it. And like, that's not too bad. That means you've just picked up on the skill. You picked up on how to beat it. But like, I kind of wish I still had that challenge like I did when I was a kid, because that would be nice to have that kind of thing again. Anyways, so we're about to just approach the end of the video. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what you think of the boss fights in Sonic 1, and what your favorite Sonic music album is, and what you think of the music of Sonic 1. And yeah, with that said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye.